Special greetings, my dear students. Today we are going to see uh, the computer system. Okay, first of all, here uh, we can able to see computer system. Already I told in a previous class what is a computer. Okay, computer is a electronic device. It is used to get input. Okay, this computer is used to get input after it process and it stores after it give the output. Okay, this is the basic functions of the computer. Now let's see. Yesterday we seen the RAM. I already told you this RAM. Okay, RAM means what? Random access memory. Okay, this RAM is a random access memory. This all RAM have a one similar quality, that is what? Temporary storage. Okay, this is a temporary storage, and when power goes off, whatever data we stored, it will be erased. Whatever data we stored, it will be erased from the RAM. Okay, so this RAM is a part of a internal memory. Okay, this RAM is a part of internal memory. Here now let's see DRAM means a dynamic random access memory. The word dynamic, okay, means in this RAM, this was the first RAM we introduced. It need always refresh. Okay, it need always what? Refresh. When you are sleeping in your home in a midnight 2 o'clock, if I will wake up, you wake up, and when you woke up, you cannot able to understand in which place you are, who, what I am saying. Your mind will not work, even you can't able to work, you will fall down, correct? So to make your mind refresh, you need some time. After some time only your brain will become active. After your body parts, everything, you can able to move, you can able to think properly. Same way, this DRAM, when we start the computer, it needs some particular minute to refresh all the applications and all. When you start the computer, to become all application active, it needs some more time. Okay, this is a DRAM. Next one is a SRAM. SRAM means a static random access memory. So already we know we are doing the updation, correct? We are doing the updation. First, what the RAM they introduced, it need a refresh. Now they made updation of this, and second RAM they introduced static. It no need refresh. No need what? Refresh. Okay, this RAM no need a refresh at all. Okay, after this they introduced synchronized dynamic random access memory. SDRAM means what? Synchronized dynamic random access memory. This RAM has a one quality. Mostly whatever we are typing, when we will press Ctrl plus S, okay, when we will save, after only it will store in a hard disk. But the synchronous dynamic access memory, it has a direct connectivity with the hard disk. It is always active 24 into 7. If you make any change, automatically it stores in where? In a hard disk. Okay, whatever changes you are making, it directly it stores in a hard disk. We no need to press Ctrl S. It always synchronize. Okay, it always check the data which is in a hard disk and which is in a computer, whether it is correct or any modification we are making. Okay, after in this is always active. The big drawback is we no need to save. It is very fastest RAM ever. Okay, the synchronize is very fastest because it has a direct connectivity with the hard disk. Okay, but when we are talking about this, it consumes more electricity. Why? Because it is always active. It is always active, because of that it consumes more electricity. Now currently we are using this DDR. Okay, currently we are using what? This DDR type of RAMs in mobile phones. Okay, this RAM you can able to see in a mobile, computer, tablet, Everywhere you can able to see this type of RAM. The main reason is it is very cheaper. Okay, it is low cost and it is a very high speed. Wherever we want to use, we may use. Okay, everywhere we are using. And when we are talking about the costliest, so comparing to DRAM, SRAM is costlier. Comparing to static random access memory, synchronized dynamic random access memory is costlier. Comparing to this synchronized dynamic random access memory, DDR, double data rated RAM, this is costlier. Okay. So again I am saying DRAM need a refresh, SRAM no need a refresh, synchronized dynamic random access memory. It is always synchronize the data. Always it checks whether data is correct or wrong or any modification made or not. It always stores and it is always active. Because of that it is faster, at the same time it consumes more electricity. Last type is what? DDR, double data rated. In this RAM it is very cheap also, faster also. Okay, and everywhere we are using this. Okay, and if anyone will give this 4 RAM, which is a faster, you should say SDRAM only. Okay. Now next see ROM. What is meant by ROM? RAM means a random access memory. It is a temporary storage memory location. Okay. When we are talking about the ROM, read only memory. Okay, read only memory means only you can able to read. When you buy the new mobile, when you buy the new tablet, okay, you can able to only the read. Correct? We can able to only the read. 1 minute. Okay, we can able to only the read. Example, in all the electronic device, agreement is there. We can able to only read, we cannot able to modify. We can able to see. License also there will be. License also will be in your mobile or computer, any electronic device. Okay, and when we are buying a new electronic devices, there will be inbuilt app. Inbuilt apps are there which you can't able to uninstall or you can't able to remove or you can't able to delete. Okay, this all things were installed in where? ROM. Okay, read only memory. You can able to only read. Okay, why this ROM is very important? When you are dialing dial pad, if you uninstall that, you can't able to dial. Camera is there. If you uninstall camera, you cannot able to use a camera app. You cannot able to access the camera. Few features are there in all electronic device. It can be a laptop or it can be a tablet or any electronic device. Some apps if you uninstall, you cannot able to use the hardware. Okay, camera app, if you uninstall, you cannot able to access the camera. Dial pad app, if you uninstall that, you cannot able to call to anyone. Okay, these are the basic things which should be present in all electronic device. So we installed in where? We installed in a ROM. Now PROM, programmable read only memory. This is while manufacturing the ROM. Okay, ROM image will be like this. Is a ROM. ROM will be like this. Okay, like this ROM will be. Okay, tomorrow I will show the image. Okay, ROM will be like this in all electronic device. This is a ROM. While manufacturing time, okay, they will install the program software. Okay, we may say OTP, one time programmable. Okay, while manufacturing time, they will install the software. Okay, they will write the program with the help of ultraviolet rays and all. Okay, this is only one time programmable, only one time. OTP we may say. Next one is a EPROM, electronically programmable read only memory. Okay, means so sorry media, PROM. Okay, PROM means what? Programmable read only memory. Next one EPROM. After EEPROM, electronically erasable programmable read only memory. When we are talking about the EEPROM, we can, if you want to make any modification, okay, this is a ROM. If you want to make any modification that program, this ROM, you have to delete everything, delete all, and we have to rewrite. We have to what? We rewrite. But when we are coming to the EPROM, okay, we cannot able to delete all, but we can able to delete blocks. This is a RAM. Okay, now just to see, this is a RAM storage place. We can able to delete small blocks. Small blocks we may delete. But when you're talking about this EPROM, all we have to delete. All delete. We have to delete all. But here blocks, we have to delete small blocks. Okay, so this is the difference between EPROM, EEPROM. Okay, flash memory means this is also ROM. You know well, when electricity will be there, that time we can able to store the data. But in flash memory, if there is no electricity also, we can able to store the data, we can able to access the data. Okay, mass ROM, it is a basic ROM, we can able to see everywhere, means like a PD, CD, DVD, only read only. Okay, this all are the basic things. Okay, I would like to teach you more cache and external memory. If cache is there, you can able to, means now recently you opened Paint. Okay, after you opened MS Word, what applications you are opening, when you press the start button, you can able to see recently opened application. Okay, recently opened application. Why you can able to see whatever works you are doing, it frequently we are doing that frequent work, recently what the work we done, it will stores in where? Cache memory. Okay, because of that we can able to work fastly. Okay, means whatever recent application we are opening, recent task we are performing, that recent work will stores in a cache memory. So because of that, next time when you are opening, it always active, recent application it always active, so it performs very high speed. And last type is what? External memory. So you know well, PD, DVD, CD. Okay, after hard disk. So this all is the external memory. Tomorrow we may see the external memory in a deeply. Okay, tomorrow we may see the external memory deeply. Thank you, my dear students. Thanks for watching. Be safe, be healthy. Tomorrow we can see.